Few games back. How have you felt coming off the injury?
Yeah, good. I feel like I'm getting my legs under me now and confidence back and just kind of getting the rhythm of things going again.
When you've been out there with John and William, it looked pretty dominant last night. Like, what's the feel like when you guys are out together?
I think, obviously all three of us have skill. We can all make plays. I think the thing that made us successful last night when we were together is we weren't really complicating things too much. We're still doing a lot of the little things right. Making sure someone was around the net, second opportunities around the net. We had our looks. Fortunately, just none of them really dropped.
When you were with Max in London, you remember him being this feisty? What was he like back?
Oh yeah, he was worse. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. He Dome scared the out of me when I was in London, to be honest, when I was a rookie. But he was always the first guy that was inviting you out, taking you places, showing you around the city. So he's I think like probably you've asked a lot of his teammates. He's a hell of a competitor. He's a guy you want on your team. He'll stick up for anyone, and he loves his teammates. So he's always been like that. He's always been like that since London, and we appreciate him here.
What did he do that scared you?
I don't know if it really got out there. It was something in training camp, my very first rookie season there in London at training camp. Someone was messing around with domes a little too much, and you screw around, you find out sometimes.
You do indeed. Rodion, having his family around that ceremony, seeing him last night, like, just what's that like?
Yeah, it was very emotional for me on the bench. I got to know him quite well. He was an awesome kid, and obviously had a very, very bright future in this organization and in the hockey world. But I was fortunate enough to be the one to announce his name to get drafted to our team. Mo and I were the ones there that kind of bring him into this organization, and like I said, I tried to keep in touch with him as much as possible. He was an awesome kid, and that was a very emotional thing for me last night to kind of see his family there, and but for the crowd to give that reaction and the love they deserve, it was pretty special.
What do you hope to accomplish here in the last 3 games, Mitch? Coming back and that sort of thing, and you want to be ready for game 1. You look like you're going to be, but is there something that you have in mind to
for myself? You saying, or just keep kind of progressing, keep getting better throughout the games, keep getting the confidence back and just the rhythm of things, and chemistry back with Johnny and Bobby or Willie, whoever it is, really on the left side. And I'm sure it's going to flip-flop a couple times just depending on the game situation, but just trying to keep getting better with those two and keep working to try to be the best line we can be out there.
How big is the Masters in the room right now? We see obviously it's on the screen here.
Yeah, we got a lot of golf fans in here. You got obviously a lot of golf pools going around too, so it's pretty big in this locker room. A lot of guys tune in for this. Obviously, a lot of fans of Tiger around here, so there's a lot of reasons to watch this tournament, but it's obviously a special one, and it means a lot to these players, and it's kind of cool just seeing how dedicated they are and passionate they are to win this green jacket.
I know you got that candy box with Skip right now. I think there's like 16 candies in there. Can you give us 3? Your top 3 power rankings?
I know there's sour Skittles in there. I'm so bad at the one, but it's actually my favorite. It's like the Starburst sour candies or something. Okay. I don't know. I'm a big sugar guy, so I've been lucky enough to work with Skip for a while now, and the Candy Funhouse, to do something with them was pretty cool. And just if anyone's ever been to that warehouse that they have in Mississauga, it's quite phenomenal. It's just insane how much candy they have there, and it's candy from all over the world that I never even heard of. So it was a cool shooting day. But I was very thankful to do that. Like I said, I'm a big sweets guy, so it was cool that I got to send it out to a couple people and families and friends of mine, and kind of seeing the reaction from people. They enjoyed it.
I think you have a sweet tooth. Jolly Ranchers.
Sorry.
Jolly Ranchers?
Yeah, maybe it's Jolly Ranchers. I don't know. I'm so bad. No, it's a soft one. It's like a chewy candy one. It's sour. It's good. It's good. But I can't recall.
Do you still indulge a little bit? I know you're a professional athlete.
Oh yeah, are you kidding me?
You still?
Yeah, okay. For sure. I'm a big candy guy. So late night wise, after video games or during video games, like to have something going around me and just to kind of eat, and I don't know, every once in a while between games, it's always nice to have a little sweet tooth and kind of treat yourself every once in a while.
Thoughts on last night? Like, what went wrong?
Tough game, yeah. But sometimes we play in the best league in the world, and sometimes we have a good day, sometimes bad. Most important, how your reaction for this. And today, new day, everybody smile, working hard, and tomorrow, new game against a team who is fighting for playoff. Most important, how we reaction for this. Yeah.
What did you do today? How did you reset?
Not a lot of sleep last night, just a couple hours. But excited to come here. We do some goalie ice with Curtis and get some treatment and more like recovery day and get some recharge a little bit.
Tough to get to sleep after games, or the little one giving you trouble last night?
No, like all the time for goalies. I think I'm not just me. You sleep bad after a game, just a couple hours. I know it's mostly goalies like that.
Okay. What was the like? I don't know. In the game, could you notice the recognition for Rodion's family there? What was that like?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough, and another side is a huge moment. Yes, I want to just say thank you for his parents has come with sisters. I think it's really important for us, for our organization, just to see his parents, and after he has passed away. Yeah.
What impression did he make on you when he came to Toronto? What impression did Rodion make on you when he? Because I know you spent some time with him when he was here.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. He's every day. I know his problem. Yeah, everybody know his problem. But this guy makes them smile every day. Yeah, it doesn't matter what's going on. And 1 month before he is passed away, we just called him, and he said, "Man, everything is good. I feel better. I'm okay. I'm so excited for you." And this probably mostly positive guy for MC in my life.
Up. Hey, yeah. What's it like when you're out there with John and Mitch? You guys as a line, looked pretty dominant last night. What's it feel like when you guys are out together?
Yeah, I think when we've been out there creating a lot of chances. So lots of fun finding each other, and hopefully we can capitalize.
Do you feel a bit snake bit right now?
Yeah, I'm just happy that the chances are there. Obviously frustrated that they're not going in, but gotta look at it positively so you don't get too mad.
Do you work on anything in particular when they're not going in? Saw you out there earlier with Haley, and is there anything
today I was just shooting, getting pucks off, so getting that aspect going again.
Yeah. What's the key to staying upbeat when it's not going in?
Hey, sometimes you just gotta laugh about it. It is what it is.
You don't seem like a guy whose confidence gets hit by that, correct?
Well, I think that it's frustrating. I think part of it. I think it affects you in some way, but you just try to get out of it by working hard and working on what you need to get back on again.
In those moments, do you remind yourself, Willie, that you have 96 points and this has been a career year? Not like you're sinking to big lows here,
No, I don't know how many games it's been since I scored, but it doesn't matter for me. What's coming up is the biggest part, but as a player, you're always striving to be better. So you're not just happy with what you've done. You just want to do better. So.
How anxious are you just to kind of get these games going and then kind of bring out your best game leading up to the playoffs, as you say?
Yeah, I think. The next 3 games are going to be really good for us to get our game going, and playoffs is just a whole nother level. So you just got to be ready for when that comes.
What do you think about the idea of load management, taking a game off in the last 3 to rest up for the playoffs?
Yeah, whatever. We got a back-to-back, so maybe it could be a good idea. I don't know.
What's it like going up against Patrick Kane again, seeing what he's doing this year?
Yeah, he's been on fire. I've seen a couple highlights, so it's always fun to play against him. He's an incredible player.
Kept, Max out of practice today.
He has an injury. That's a day-to-day situation. So just kept him off the ice today, and we'll see how he is tomorrow.
Is there a chance he plays tomorrow then?
Yeah, there's a chance. Yeah.
How did Liljegren look today?
Looked good to me. I haven't got the reports on him, but he looked good. I know he went into the practice the intention of pushing himself and an eye towards tomorrow. So that's the goal, and we'll see where he is at tomorrow.
Samsonov came out and said, just as far as last night went for him, just forget about it, new day and all that sort of thing. I know you've mentioned before, Sheldon, his attitude. Not that we've seen many examples of this from him in the second half, but when he does say that to us, what does it tell you?
Well, I just think a big part of, where Sammy is at and where he's been the last, few months or whatever it's been here. It's his mental approach. It has armed him with the tools to be able to manage his situation that he was in early in the season and to get to this point. And those are the same things that are going to, prepare him and should give him the confidence that he can just push past and get right back to it.
And he'll start tomorrow?
Yes.
Was that always the plan coming into this week, just to rev him up?
It was, yes.
Okay. What did you make of Edmondson last night coming back in?
I thought he was okay. Looked like a guy who hadn't played in a while, though. So it's going to be important that we use the remaining games to build him back up. As we saw, it seems like pucks are a bit of a magnet to his feet. But that's a credit to how he plays and a credit to him stepping right in and putting himself in harm's way once again. So, that's the type of guy he is. But he'll just continue to get better and get his game back to where we need it to be.
With 3 games left, how do you kind of approach game management at this point? Is anyone with the nick or anything, or is it still looking for playoff positioning at that point? Is that factoring into it?
Well, like I said yesterday, you're going to play the games as you would. We'll prepare to win and play to win each game, and we'll see where everything falls in the end in terms of our lineup decisions and such. We'll take that on a case-by-case basis and make the appropriate decisions for each player and for the team. In some cases, some guys maybe need a rest, like we saw with McCabe last night. We felt that was important, and he did as well. For other guys, that if they're feeling good and have lots of energy and their game's in a good place, I'm sure they want to continue to keep playing and ride it out. So case by case, we'll look at it. But going into tomorrow, our lineup looks to be similar, save for the Domi situation.
How have you felt about the line since you've gone to the new approach with the 3 guys spread out a bit?
I've liked it. I think it's worked well for us. We've had contributions from each line. Again, last night would have been the same situation. Obviously, the Robertson goal comes back, but I think we've liked it. The results have been good for us. Save for last night, but last night I think we score 5. So it's things work out for us there. I think you've seen the last couple of games. I started to work towards getting Willie extra shifts and moving him around a little bit, and that was always part of the plan too. And just early on, I wanted to give the 3 lines their time to really kind of get going and gain some traction. But it's not really sustainable over the course of a full game to get those guys the minutes that they require to make the difference that you want them to be able to do, and then you want to be able to have guys complement one another really well too. So it's a balance for me and for them to spread it out and have support on all those lines, yet also have them the ability to work together. Especially whether it's a favorable offensive situation that we can capitalize on, or if you need a game-breaking goal, we'll have to manage that.